So you found my little island oasis. Well, as you can guess, jury duty is finished. Yay! Okay, so now on the more serious side, we'll have to bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines of today. So do you like iceberg plants?
I'm sitting in the middle of them.
Rising waters wipe out bridge and flood Midwest farms.
Oh yeah, it's actually the worst is over until tomorrow.
Bill Clinton backs out of UCLA speech over ongoing labor dispute.
Oh yeah, I mean it's got to do with the worker union, whatever it is, the service worker union is always striking against somebody.
Obama starts general campaign as the favorite in Iowa.
I know. To me, that's the most asinine thing, that he is the favorite to win the election because he's a Democrat.
Rising gas prices spark violent encounters at the pumps.
Yeah, I mean, all over the world, people are unhappy because they've been told by their experts everywhere, including OPEC, that the gas shouldn't be any higher than $70 a barrel.
Yeah. AOC backs decision to ban swimwear. Darcy from Beijing Games. Oh, swimmer Darcy.
Yeah, I mean, that naturally. When you name it, they got problems.
California family discovers winning lottery ticket inside an old chair.
Somehow I think if it was inside an old chair, it's an old lottery ticket. It was really good for a year.
I wonder if it's still good.
Probably not. It's good PR though.
Rising waters and plains inundate bridge and farmland.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting worse, They said it was over, and then it's not over.
Obama starts general campaign as favorite in Iowa.
You've read the very same thing twice.
Oh gosh. Well,
You read it, started because you lost track.
Sudanese plane burst into flames, killing dozens.
Yeah, I mean, actually it killed more than that, unfortunately.
Oil edges up to $132 in Asia on dollar weakness.
It's just, it has nothing to do with the dollar weakness. It's got all to do with the fact that China and India are willing to pay more money than we are.
Democrats reluctant to take on don't ask, don't tell.
Well, because they know that they're not going to win in the Supreme Court.
Australian Film Organization creates Ledger Scholarship.
I mean, why should Ledger have a scholarship when other notable Australian actors that have died have nothing to remember of life?
700-pound Mexican man hopes to stand for wedding.
I know, that's just sort of ridiculous. How in the world did the guy get to be that heavy?
Who knows? Can you tell we're close to the airport? Hey, is that FedEx? Man feels fine after being shot in head by nail gun.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's fine because of the lie. Of course, I think they took a claw hammer and pulled it out, though, which I wouldn't really like.
Ouch. Senate Republicans block windfall taxes on big oil.
The Democrats have said they're going to pass it no matter what because the people are demanding it. I know. They're not demanding higher prices on gas.
Christian leaders meet privately with Obama.
Unfortunately, with black leaders.
Oh, like Reverend Wright.
Yep.
Nevada rancher awarded $4.2 million for taken water right.
Well, you can't, the water rights are deeded, and you just simply can't take them without a court action.
Why do food sellers treat tomatoes like hot potatoes?
Well, because in fact nobody knows which tomatoes are bad. I mean, they give the go-ahead today to Florida, yesterday to California, and they were seeing signs on businesses saying no tomatoes.
Although we went to Burger King yesterday and they had tomatoes on the burgers.
I know, and they're not supposed to, according to their own press releases.
Atlas shows effects of climate change on Africa.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it shows it's getting darker. They've been a drought for God knows how long in Africa. It's been, back in the days of the British takeover of Africa, there were droughts. And they certainly didn't have the problems of global warming then.
Scanners that see through clothing installed in U.S. airports.
A lot of women are upset about that. A lot of guys are saying, yay.
Senate Republicans, oh, wait a minute. One hiker dies on Mount Rainier, 2 wait for rescue.
They got to stop, going up those things because there's just too many times people are getting trapped on that mountain.
A month after quake, Chinese wait for housing.
They're not going to get it because they're concerned about the Olympic Games.
Evacuees back as China Lake crisis ends.
The crisis has ended. The lake still is filling.
Bush visits German Chancellor Merkel.
Yeah, it's the last courtesy visit before he leaves office.
South Korea's leader vows to make new start.
Yeah, how many times do you make new starts?
Rising waters in plains. Oh gosh. Yes, they inundate the bridge and the farmland.
I know, we keep saying that. So they keep sending that same piece out.
Dozens of homes burn in Northern California wildfires.
Yeah, and you can see by the wind that we've got, it's abnormal wind, and it's what's driving the fires.
Democrats send aid into traditionally GOP exurbs.
I know that supposedly they're confident they're going to take GOP enclaves. Okay, you are not going to elect people that believe in, abortion and taking church out of the government. Everything else is not going to be done.
Oh, that's true. Graham. Wow, look at that one. I know. LAX is very close to the beach, as you can tell. Graham beats GOP challenger in South Carolina Senate primary.
Well, yeah, some guy, he said that Lindsey Graham was too liberal. The guy is right. He is way to the right of Pat Robertson, but he was too liberal according to the person running against me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. Obama v. Betters look at former Pentagon leaders.
Yeah, the guy is looking at a whole bunch of people that support the notion that it's criminal for us to be in Iraq, and they would apologize immediately for our criminal misconduct if he was elected.
Toyota promises a plug-in hybrid vehicle by the year 2010.
Well, they can't even supply the required demand now.
So what are they going to do about plug-ins then?
It's not going to happen.
Scientists find monkeys who know how to fish?
They've obviously never seen old travel logs. Baboons have been fishing back in the days of Paul Thomas, they were fishing in travel logs.
Or National Geographic.
Yeah.
It's like if they were by water, they learned how to fish because they wanted to eat.
Because they like fish.
Yeah. Yahoo facing possible trial before Icon showdown.
Yeah, the stockholders are pissed off at Jerry Yang about his dilution of the company's worth and are going to court over it.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
If what needs to be done today, doing it tomorrow is not going to make things better no matter what they say.
Lessons learned. Completion of jury duty is off to Disneyland.